Hello, I'm Kathleen McFerrin.
Hello, I'm Olga.
My name is Duke Dukshire, and I'm a certified trainer with the International Center for Nonviolent Communication.
My name is Manasi.
I'm so excited and delighted to know this International Intensive Training IIT is being organized because it's a unique experience of multi-day training, but also living nonviolent communication in the community.
The International Intensive Training is, as its name suggests, intensive. Nonviolent communication shifts the intention of our words from all of this right, wrong, good, bad, binary thinking towards connection. Connection with ourselves, connection with other people, and towards building a life that is wonderful based on everyone's needs to the extent that is possible. This requires a certain amount of shift in our perspective, an unlearning of the conditioning that we all grew up with, where feelings are not welcome, where needs are not even acknowledged, where we function more based on a blueprint or on a script that is given to us by the socio-cultural settings around us. So in order to unlearn that blueprint, it's important to have an intensive landing pad. And that's what the International Intensive Training is.
The 9-day International Intensive Training is really an opportunity that is quite unique and quite special. Not only will you have the possibility of doing deep personal work and really getting to know yourself and learn about how to better care for yourself, you'll also have opportunity to learn skills and practices that can deepen your relationships and connections, whether they're family relationships, business relationships, or other kinds of community or neighborhood relationships. But we also have an opportunity to look at, practice, and learn at the systemic level, looking at the systems and seeing how we can influence systems or even create systems for ourselves that are more in line with the values that we want to live by.
One thing I love about International Intensive Trainings is that it's a place where all of us are welcomed. It's a place where we bring our social identities, our histories, and we're heard for our own experiences and experiences of our peoples. And in that listening, in that hearing, healing often happens, at least a step toward healing. Another thing that I like is that it's an opportunity that in the midst of war happening on the planet, that we get to explore alternatives to war. I don't have answers for how to stop war, but I do know that we have some other choices. And at IITs, that's an opportunity to explore and develop skills, practical skills, for what we can do differently to deal with conflict, what we can do other than harming others or ourselves. We have an opportunity to develop skills of listening, of honest expression, of deep self-connection so that we live in integrity with our values and that we can bring and build systems that help people thrive all over the planet.
I'm so delighted to be a part of the team and part of this IIT because I can give a little bit back maybe to the community and the country where my creativity has been so nourished. One thing that I love about Vietnam is the light and the color, and I've been to many places and that's one of my favorite light. I hope that I can bring to this IIT my love of Vietnam and being able to see it beautiful in the most wonderful way, and also maybe some understanding of it from my life there. For me, if you're an international participant, I totally invite you to come to this particular IIT because I hold such trust in both the venue and the organizing team. And if you are a Vietnamese participant, I would love to invite you to this IIT. If we, the trainers team, are going to do our very best with the organizers, what's within our competence to localize the skills, meaning that we want to make it applicable and doable for the contexts where you live.
I'm very excited to come to Vietnam and to share with my other fellow trainers and with this amazing organizing team we have, and with all of you. Just what is it that you're looking for in life? And how do we create communities and places where people can thrive, people can have a place at the table where we can create systems so that each person is nourished and is able to give back to the community. Looking forward to seeing you there.
I'm really looking forward to this IIT because I'm extremely confident about the organizers team and their capacity to create a beautiful, safe space for us. I'm excited to collaborate with and learn from my fellow trainers because we bring a diversity of experience as well as topics that we're accomplished in. And I'm particularly excited to see what can unfold when all of you show up and we can come together in community, because the true learning for me is what emerges when we are together. This is what the International Intensive Training is really all about, living together in harmony, in community.
It feels like an honor and a gift to be part of a team bringing nonviolent communication, NVC, to Vietnam. So I'm really excited to see both how nonviolent communication can contribute to the people of Vietnam and how the wisdom and richness of the culture will also contribute to how we learn, experience, and live nonviolent communication. So I really hope that you will take the time out of your busy schedules to join us for these 9 days. I don't think you'll regret it. It has certainly transformed my life. It has transformed thousands of other people's lives all around the world, and perhaps it'll just transform yours. I can't wait to meet you there.